All right, and hi, welcome in. Hello. We are live playing Europa Universalis 5. My name's Jesse. You can call me Mr. Friend, and thanks for watching. So we are just in the early stages, only about what 6 years into Muscovy. And I'll close the agenda. This stuff's all at the top anyway. Muscovy. Yeah, we just had a real quick fight last time where we vassalized was Rostov and Tarusa, was it? Rostov and Tarusa, yes. And we have a CB on. So we were in a union with Veliki Novgorod, and that broke up, and now we have a CB on them that we are. Excuse me. That we're just yeah, we're just waiting for that to sort of waiting for a good time to pick our spot. Um, let our levies rebuild a little bit from the war and maybe find some other allies. Okay, yep. Which people getting vassalized here? Call of God. Like many pious people seeking a spiritual lifestyle, our courier Vyacheslav Ivanov has decided to join an Orthodox religious order. Great. The Duke Duke Hovenstvo, there we go, will of course be delighted to have a person of such political standing introduced into their orders, but we can block the part. Let's see, our clergy are not super happy with this because that's a lot of prestige, but I think we'll just, go with my blessing and, you know, give your blessing to others. Okay, so if we went right now, we would not have no, yeah, okay, yeah, we would be way behind. Very not favored. How do we get Novasil involved? Is this Teresa and the Golden Horde? We don't really, I don't know that we really need them involved. Or, I don't know that we really need the Golden Horde to like us all that much. We're already part of they're under their yoke, So maybe we change this guy to yeah, as soon as the camera starts rolling, I start getting tickles in my nose. Maybe we start. These are our allies, right? Uh, they don't like us. Maybe we'll start getting you to like us a little bit better, and maybe that will help get you in to this foolhardy war that we're trying to fight. Balance is good. We don't want to. I don't want to go too um, close to zero. So, it would be at like three ducats or whatever. But when this gets to like 70, 65, 70 maybe, I'll start looking at building a new building. We would, of course, love to find some precious metals. There are some over here, which once we um, once we reclaim Veliki here, then we'll maybe be in position to try to colonize those and actually get some good minting running. But loss of stability, that doesn't sound good. The strengthening of the privileges of the boyarstvo is severely upsetting the meshchanstvo. This is creating turmoil in our realm and may prove disastrous. Well, they're just peasants, so yeah, bummer. Outbreak of smallpox in the capital. Wonderful. Love to hear it. Let's see. Vitebsk. Do you have any troops? Are you useful at all? Not really. What's Vyatka? No, again, not really. Let's see, can we get a CB on you somehow? Oh, you have. Oh yeah, you are. Oh yeah, so like most of these guys are going to be subjects of. Well, not most of them, just a few. Okay. Um, Zubstov, are you vassal of Tver? Who's allied there? Okay, so we. Yeah, they're making more allies. It's like they know we're coming for them. What about like Morome or Vyazma? Because we beat them now. We outnumber them. Just there with their allies there. Um, oh, it would be good if we were spying on these guys. It's going to cost all of our diplomats. That's fine. We can stop spying on Lithuania, I think, for now. We were just kind of doing that because they're a rival of ours. We don't really care what they're up to all that bad, honestly. Rostov has like no troops. It's good to have allies that have no troops. You know what I mean? Let's see. Researched guilds. Super cool. Yeah, our various starting organizations are getting smaller. What are we researching next? Peasant connections. Yeah, okay. Are we purchasing food? No, we're not. We're selling food. Let's see. Yeah, patriarchate. There's a lot of that goes on in this early part of the game as smaller states um, get swallowed up. Speaking of which, can we? Yeah, so these guys are allied here. There. What about Vyazma? Maybe vassal of Smolensk, who has no allies. They also have Mstislav. Let's see. This is. Oh, so they joined the. I don't know. Whatever our religious, our, our church group is varying size. It's crazy. Let's see. Oh, our baby boy, shrewd kid, cool hat. So you can do military administration. I'll put you that way. All right, so I think we can start looking to maybe build something here. Well, I don't think we just want another fruit orchard. Don't make grains. Carpenter's Guild. That's what they say is going to make us the most money. But, yeah, let's put 200 burgers to work in a carpenter's guild. That sounds good. Integrating and stabilizing. Yeah, that's good. Do we have? Yeah, we do have. We're spending a couple of ducats on stability. Which we can live with. Going up by almost a half a point a month, which is great. Karachev, are you someone we can mess with? You're allied with Ryazan, Novasil, and Maram. Yeah, that we would lose that. Excuse me. Banking appears in Genova. Probably be a little while before it makes its way up to us. Same with the Renaissance in Florence, but good that they're starting to spread. Perfectly, I'm fine with that. Okay, so we're looking to get to like 15. Let's see, can we maybe ally with any of these? These all, let's see, Vladimir. No. Well, let us do it. Rising, no. Can't ally with Rising. They just hate us. Veer? No. Also, they hate. Well, we were just in a war with them, so that makes sense. Wait, we're in a personal union with Vladimir. But they won't ally with us and they'll go to war against us? How did that happen? Holy person has arrived. Yaroslavl Smirnov. Like the sound of that. A cleric from the Holy Order in the Lord Republic of Veliki Novgorod arrived at our court today, deeply impressed with our harsh but godly punishment of unbelievers, and has asked for an advisory position. After all, a principality that prays together will stay together. Gain some religious influence, move towards spiritualist, get a new fella who has pretty good stats. Oh, yeah, pretty good stats. Or we can get humanist and get a little stability. That actually, I think, sounds better. We're not ruled by the church. Get lost, Yaroslavl. I don't need your permission to punish heretics in a godly, but whatever fashion. And the Muscovite Vladimirian union with Vladimir, but will go to war against me if I attack their ally, which I don't even. All right, cool. 14th century Russian politics, I guess. Is there any way that I can, like, force them to cut it out? to chill on the independent thing here? What if we do this? So okay, so that's our first step towards centralizing, and we'll need to do that before we do anything else. So let's get it going. We need to establish Muscovite superiority, this Muscovite Vladimirian union. You know what I mean? So we will hopefully pass that resolution. See if we get one more to vote with us, then we're fine. Yeah, they all three need to vote against it in order for us to lose. So hopefully that will be okay. In the meantime, let's go ahead and we want to sabotage your reputation with our homeboys in Vladimir. Hey, Vladimir, did you hear these Veliki Novgorodians are like not that into you? Plus, they think you're ugly, and I heard him say that your car is a hoopty. Their words, not mine. Professional Armies appears in Venice. Very good. That one might actually. I guess it's not that much farther than Genova, but hopefully, yeah, whatever. Hopefully it gets here sooner rather than later. Don't want to have to get too, like research locked. See, our states are building a potter's guild, eh? Neat. Let's see, do we? Yeah, we can probably build something ourselves here. So long as it's something cool. Let's see, Royal Garden. Oh, here, we should save up and build a Royal Garden. Monthly prestige, monthly diplomats. Oh no, no. We need to save up and build a royal court. Okay, so we're looking to get to like 200 ducats. That's only going to take like 1,000 years. All right, that's cool. Well, we've got a goal anyway. That's worth smoking too. Okay, and did that work on Vladimir? No, but they just keep, yeah, man, they just keep picking up more allies, huh? And Novasil continues to not want to party with us. Okay, they're getting close though. They're getting close to wanting to party with us. And they have, excuse me, a ways to go on the reputation, so that's fine. Let's see, peasant connections researched, which doesn't really do anything for us at this point, but let's see, and then we're going to RGO size. You betcha. Any of these? Oh, Bryansk. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you have a reasonably sized army. Let's be friends. Torpens has 37 guys. Yeah, let's get them involved. That's probably going to be worth it. Okay, and then do we have, let's see, we don't know. We do not have really the diplomats to spare, or the diplomats per month rather to spare to try to increase their excuse me, their opinion of us. 36, 36, 35, 19. So we could theoretically get them out of here. Does that even help? Not really. That would get us to like 44 on, yeah, like 7. Yeah, that doesn't even help. All right, what if we sabotage your reputation with Ryazan? What would that do? We're gonna have a little smoke break here while we let the clock tick up. Pronsk. A great name. Volhynia is pretty close. Where are you? Well, yeah, okay, you're kind of far away. Not sure that's worth it. Yeah, I don't really care about those guys down there for now. Yeah, they're all kind of too small anyway to do much for us. Well, they are picking up a lot of allies. Okay. And let's see. So that went from like 36 to 30. That's not a lot. The the sabotaging of the reputation didn't really move the needle as much as I was hoping. As far as the the war calculus, the allies likelihood of coming up against us. Try to convince them to go to war with us, maybe. And then at least Vladimir probably won't attack that way if it's a defensive war. Grant export license. Instead of paying cash to the merchants, no, that's the nobles. The nobles, another option to ensure their loyalty is to grant them privileges to collect special revenues, such as from foreign trade, from which they can make a healthy profit. The proposal has recently reached Grand Prince Semyon the Proud Rurikovich's ears to grant several families of the Boyarstvo export licenses for our trade with Rostov. Doing so would please them greatly, but the merchants may not like it. So we can make the nobles a little bit more happy at the expense of the merchants. Or we can make I think we have to, because these guys are pissed off. So even though it's a less net loss the other way, we want to protect our opinion amongst these handful of rich assholes. Let's see. Can we build any? Let's see. It'll cost us 33. I mean, I know we're trying to save for the royal court. I mean, but it's not a crucial thing at this point. Our crown power is above 25, so we can maybe afford to go a little bit slower. Let's see, wouldn't anybody be able to work here? Yeah. Let's get our Boyarstvo to work in Moskva. Build him a tailor's shop. Smoke to that. We do have say regular number of regulars available is increasing. That's nice. And we did get the seniority enacted. That's great. So let's see what else that opens up to us. Anything? Nothing? Let's see, looks like these all just need to have existed. So they need to have existed for 20 years, so we're just sort of chilling for another 14 on that. Which is fine. We can do that. We can do that. Vyatka too? Good lord. It's getting everybody. Do you just like love these guys? Okay, you're almost there. Just still not enough to balance it out. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. What are our options here? See, promote castle works for free. That doesn't really do much for us. Excuse me, market. Sponsoring a cathedral is pretty fun, but we don't want to take out the money for it. We would have to take out loans to pay for it, so that's not great. I think, yeah, I mean, this is fine. Again, if we could make. All right, well, let's get it going. It'll be at 50, and if we were to take a CB, let's see, we could get it on most anybody. Who would we want it on? Vyazma is a vassal of Smolensk, against whom we are perfectly balanced. Oh, but we also are in a union with them. Right? No? No, are we not? Are they allied with one of our? I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. Let's see. That's okay. That's these guys. Them we'll have a treaty with. They are allied. Rostov, we have a truce. I mean, the truce will wear out before the CB does. So that's something. Yeah, Vladimir, again, we're in the union with Marome. What would that ward look like? Not favorable. Let's see, Ryazan is allied. What would that war look like? If we attack one of your allies that doesn't have any other allies, maybe we can get a favorable matchup here. Yeah, that's not great. To Ryazan Rome. Yeah, again, not spectacular. Yeah, so what's there? Kostroma? No, can't do them. Belozero? Oh yeah, they have their friends. They have lots of friends. Look how many friends Belozero has. Oh, but they're not terrifically. Of course, but none of our allies want to join us here. Polotsk is a vassal of Lithuania. Vitebsk, we could probably do it if we had our allies, but we won't. Yeah, I think we're kind of just stuck at the moment. We just don't have any really. Oh well. Now that's an okay war. You get Novosil involved. Novosil doesn't want it. That's going to take too long. But this is not the worst fight in the world. Should we go for it? I don't know. It's pretty borderline, even so. I don't know. I think we just chill. I hate to let the chance go by. Maybe we should just take the CB. What are our things here? We can now see that's less than. See, that just makes it harder for us to fight. And I don't particularly. Well, maximum diplomats is pretty good, but I don't really want to give any more power away right now, or ever. Let's see. That's an okay policy. Let's see. So we would lose the stability decay. We put a bunch of things. Yeah, let's do that. Let's eliminate censorship. The priests are gonna hate us, but you know what? That's fine. It's a good policy, and we want to enact it now. Researched clearing of terrain. Fantastic. Let's look at the tech tree. Well, okay. Tech tree is more of a shrub. Construction speed. Well, see, we're going to want to be embracing a new institution as soon as we can, so we'll take that right away. Oh, and let's double check and make sure we have the road building rights. Yes, we do. Very good. Negroponte joins. Fantastic. Why not? So let's see. Do we just need to get to 150? Oh no, we need. Let's see. We won't be able to do it for 6 more years. We can start. All right, great. Pour myself a soda here. The last of my two here. Oh, and it looks like our CB timed out here on these guys. Yeah, so we sort of lost our chance. That's okay. Now, finally, these guys are willing to come along with us. Now that it is far, far too late. It's fine. We don't need to be worrying on our union partners. It will, it will come. It'll come in time. It'll come in time. We'll get there. Let's see. Now we have no royal marriages. We can offer. No good alliances we can make. No, Tebsk is. It's kind of, it's kind of an okay one. I'll take it. We'll take it. Minister gains power. It seems that a member of our cabinet, Vyacheslav Ivanov, will stop at nothing to elevate his position. He looks like the kind. Look at him glowering like that. I'll do a stop at nothing to elevate my position. Using more or less questionable methods, he has become to command the undivided attention of Grand Priest Semyon the Proud Rukovich, who is said to obey his every whim. I do not. I do not. And there we go. Yes. Alliance with Vitebsk. "48 members of our ecumenical patriarchate." So going all the way down to Imperius. And even the very tip of Greece. And efficient minting. I really wish we could mine more efficient, mint more efficiently. Yeah, none of this does anything for us. See, it's still would be another level of Taylor's Guild. It says would be the best thing for us. What does Windmill do? Local wheat, rice, and sturdy grains output input by 10%. Okay, I think we probably don't want to do that right now. Yeah, see, I can't do anything about that. Make more wool. So yeah, we don't want to be building in Tartusa. have no laborers. These guys to work making wheat? I'm not so sure. I think we want to get these going. Get our peasantry engaged. Get them done with this, out of the grind of subsistence farming, and engaged in some more profitable and productive work. Hmm. Oh yeah, I better cut these guys' taxes a little bit. Try to keep everybody at 50 or above, best we can. Okay, so we get a guy back from there. See, Teresa was going to be the easier one. Oh, we can't increase our. No, we already are. Yeah, Teresa is going to be the easier annexation. That doesn't mean we can't start getting our opinion up there. The Black Death. Oh, good. Disturbing news has reached us from Savinka. As we recently received the following reports from there. Alas, our ships entered the port, but of 1,000 sailors, hardly 10 are spared. We reach our homes, our kindred and our neighbors come from all parts to visit us. Woe to us, for we cast at them the darts of death. Whilst we spoke to them, whilst they embraced and kissed us, we scattered the poison from our lips. Going back to their homes, they in turn soon infected their whole families, who in 3 days succumbed and were buried in one common grave. Priests and doctors visiting the sick returned from their duties ill, and soon were numbered with the dead. O death, cruel, bitter, impious death, which thus breaks the bonds of affection and divides father and mother, brother and sister, mother, husband and wife. Lamenting our misery, we feared to fly, yet we dared not remain. Great. So the Black Death is upon us. Great. That's fun. Love to see that. Well, I guess it had to come. It was bound to come sooner or later. And just get it over with. Just let everybody die. We're small, so it'll affect us less than the big people. See, does anyone want to give us money? Doesn't look like it. Let's see, what is the issue with this Jewelers Guild of ours? Oh, we just lack it. I think we don't have the inputs for it, is the issue. Yeah, it's just not. Yeah, it just doesn't. People just don't want jewelry. I guess there's just no demand for jewelry. I guess I should have built I should have built those burger or labor buildings. Well, we'll do the next one. The next one we build will be one for them. That will stimulate the jewelry business, the demand for jewelry. Is there demand for? Yeah, everybody loves beer. Everybody loves beer. That puts too close to zero to be able to build it now, but maybe we'll end up building a brewery. Maybe we will just end up building a brewery. Uh, they are unhappy and getting unhappier. Have a tiny, tiny tax cut. How's that sound? We're getting close enough to 100 stability that I might consider putting this guy on a different job, but I'm not sure what else I would really have him do at this point. We don't have a lot of other options that we can put him on diplomacy, but or development. Those are always fine, but yeah, I don't know. You can leave him there for now. Oh, and here we go. See, we are losing some. Our missions are getting pissy, and and we're losing some stability for it. So let's see. It was for 20 years, and we were up for 9, so it's 11 more years. So in 57. That makes sense because we started in 37. So 57, we could start looking at and increasing our union, and then that will rein in the. We can find ways to rein in, people like Vladimir, so that they don't make allies with people that we're trying to conquer, make it impossible for us to expand the way that we want to. Belouzero made a lot of good allies here. Makes it hard. Let's see. Figliki Novgorod. Well, yes. Let's ally up. We're in a union. We might as well be friends. I don't have a reason to fight you anymore. So yeah, let's be buddies. That sounds great. Let's see, culturally, we're almost all Muscovite. Can we, this is a, yeah, you know, like 25, 26,000. Yeah, let's make Maria, well, how many more of them? Let's see, primary culture. Let me see. Where the well, I think let's still just go ahead and make them a tolerated culture. Like we are fine with the Maria people. Currently 147,000 in the world, and we have 26,000 of them. Maybe a sixth. Soon, probably most of the rest of them. Hopefully, if things go well. What are we trading? Trading for silver, that makes sense. And then I guess amber, I guess, for our. And saffron and glass. Black death spreads. Killer of mankind, the punishment for our sins has arrived in our country. What can we do other than pray? Not much. Not much. It will hopefully pass quickly. It was, of course, an important event in world history, obviously. The Black Death. Whole lot of dead people. Of course, then with the shortage in labor, because everyone was dead, um, you begin. That was when you started to really see the beginning of the breakdown of feudalism and the formerly the serf class that was tied to the land began to be able to assert a little more independence and move around, depending on where they were in the world. Of course, it wasn't uniform everywhere. But, change starts in one place and works its way out from there. Good work, Minnesota. Keep fighting the good fight. So our crown power is, yeah, looking good. Ooh, yep, there's 4 minus 4. We're starting to lose people. See, total deaths 504,000. We have 1,500 so far in our little part of the world. Pretty bad, pretty gross. Another one bites the dust. Uh, is that me? Rich men trust not in wealth. Gold cannot buy you health. Physic himself must fade. All things to end are made. The plague full swift goes by. I am sick. I must die. Lord, have mercy on us. As this person dies, but they gave their life so that we might have scholarly treatises, which is great. Let's use our cabinet number. That's right. Okay. I thought the name was familiar, but it didn't seem like it was me. Let's see. Evgeny, get out there in the plague and integrate Coloma. Let's see. Yeah, we're improving relations more than we're constructing, so we'll take that here. Then loyalty of subjects is going to be good because we have subjects and we want them to be loyal. And then that's as far as we'll queue up here, I think. Oh, and look at this. I'm looking over at the thing. There are two streamers uh doing your EU5 right now. Between them there are 3 viewers and I have 2 of them. So that makes me the number 1 EU5 streamer on Twitch. I'm gonna put that in the but that means that no one is allowed to stop watching or to watch that other person. So because then you'd make me a liar. But yeah, woo, number one EU5 streamer on Twitch for Monday night. Foreign aid. Recently, a confraternity has been buying bulk goods in our markets to bring to Yuriev Polsky. Oddly enough, however, they seem to be buying more goods than their donations should be capable of affording. More importantly, extracting such a large number of goods could make our principality vulnerable if the dire death gets any more dire, which it very likely could. Let's see, I don't care what they think of us. So that is probably what we're going to do. We don't really want to piss off the merchants. Even though the trade market, the trade advantages. See, like, we're making, like, I don't know, just like trade is just such a small. Yeah, we have no trade in money. Trade is just such a small part of the game for us right now that I don't know that we really need to worry about that. Or we could piss the. Yeah, we're just gonna steal the money or the medicine. We're just gonna steal it. Melody of Suzdal. It's a rivalry. Great. Truces are set to end in a couple years. Not that that matters. We're all a big happy family here under the Tatar yoke. Yeah, stability continues to climb. Our people continue to die of the plague. Let's see. Oh yeah, jumping right up to five. Yeah, another 4,000 deaths just over the past couple months. Oof, brutal. Okay, somebody stopped watching, so we're now tied for number 1. So I'm going to take that off because it seems like the kind of thing I need to be able to back up with numbers. Oh nope, now we're back. Okay. Okay, there it is. Back up. Now the numbers support such a claim. All right. Let's see. So let's. Okay, so the profitable thing is the Spinners Guild. Do we have any special buildings down here? That we want to look at. Oh, do we want to look at building a bridge? I think maybe we do. Let's see. We have laborers for it. Yep, we're okay. There we go. Yep, we're building a bridge in Moscow. This is a good place for a bridge. Because we want the the way it works. If you don't know, your capital is your source of control, and then every territory that you get away to travel to the next territory, you have to use a little proximity, and how much it costs is controlled by a variety of things, including bridges. So the bridge makes us lose a little bit less just overall, which is great. And then that proximity is essentially is one of the biggest controls to cap your control on your provinces, which you want to be high because that's how you tax them and get levies and stuff. So, see, a prestigious family requires aid. One of Muscovy's most powerful families of the Boyarstvo has, despite its vast landed wealth, managed to accumulate significant debts that it is finding hard to pay back. They have approached Grand Prince Semyon the Proud Rurikovich to ask for help, hoping that their long history of loyalty will help them. How much do you want? You want $34, or you go down to 60. What's your... Yeah. I'm sorry. We need that money for the nation. The nation requires that money. The nation needs that money more than you do. You're just going to have to figure something out. You know? Do what it is. Do what poor families do. Sell your children. What does this do? We can join an international organization. No, we don't want to do that. So your Jewelers Guild is to 0, which is good. That's really like it. I would rather be that than negative. Vyazma has been annexed. Not sure by who. If I attacked you right now, what would happen? Yeah, we'd be in okay spot. Yeah, we can't get a good CB anyway. Don't matter. The Kremlin. The Rus lands are repeatedly subject to raids, and it is imperative that we are able to protect our people during times of trouble. The fortification system surrounding Muscovy is not up for the task and could be overrun, setting back our progress towards becoming a regional power. Should we construct a powerful fortification with wall sections that will rival anything in the vicinity? Hell yeah. Let's see. So our market, big demand for masonry and lumber. All of our neighbors hate us. All of our subjects like us. Our neighbors will perceive this as a hostile act. It will cost more money than we have, but we can borrow some, and that'd be fine. Become conciliatory and gain prestige. Or we can or we can do it and it'll be cheaper. Oh, it won't even be any cheaper. Oh no, it's just instead of the our friends won't Yeah, nope, we're not taking it apart. We're just going to borrow the money for it. Build the Kremlin. Piss off our neighbors. Hopefully enough that we can find a friendly war to fight. See, that +1 is the Kremlin. Yeah, nothing we can do about any of that. Yeah, locations depopulating, probably because of the plague. Where are we at on that? 37,000 deaths out of 9.6 million. So could be worse. Could be a lot worse. Still, brutal. Okay, there's our loan. We were expecting that. What's our interest on that? Ooh, almost a whole ducat. That's pretty nasty. But oh, okay, so we can pay him off in 18 ducat increments. That's not so bad. And yeah, cool. So we'll be having more yeah, can't hurt. Of course, with everybody dying, that changes that math a little bit there, right? On how soon all of our buildings will be fully staffed. Can we cutting your taxes does not make you more happy. No, it does. We were just at the front of the month I was calculating. Okay. I mean, I should just I mean, they're not paying anything anyway. We should just reduce it and just let them be happy. Stop even making the pretense. Yeah, I know you're missing employees. Everybody's dying of the plague. There's gonna be some of that going around here for a little while. Let's see. So then does it show up in our? Yeah, there it is. The Kremlin. Let's see, what does it do? Local monthly prosperity, increased prosperity, increased hostile attrition, increased garrison size, increased fort defenses. That's a really good fort. Yeah, cool. Groovy. I like it. Let's see. We have to use our diplomat or lose it. Do we want to keep? I mean, we're allies with these guys now, and in the. Do we want to keep poisoning their their allies against us? Who's our target here anyway? Is I guess Tavir would be is a good target. So let's okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stop building this spy network, and we're gonna use you to sabotage this reputation. Let's see, is there any kind of good CV? No, there's nothing we can get on him. That's okay. There doesn't need to be. We just need to. We're just going to try to antagonize these guys big time. You know what? Yeah. Fuck you. Highly cultured letter to the Principality of Tver. However, they have somehow interpreted it as an insult. We are amused at their lack of culture, but they appear to be quite upset. Good. That's funny. Okay, we are very. So this is we started this the day the game started, so we've been working on this for 11 years, and we are only have another 2 years. End of next year, it should be good, and we can integrate our other one, and that should help us with some money, tax base a little bit, getting them integrated. The riches of the Duke and Venstro. Duke Duke Hovenstvo. Dukoventstvo. I'm going to need to learn how to say that if we're going to be playing this game for 500 years. Dukoventstvo. The Dukoventstvo have been one of the foremost pillars of the Grand Principality of Muscovy. Its members providing not only spiritual guidance, but also serving as administrators, judges, and diplomats for the benefit of our Grand Prince. In return for these great services, many donations have been made over the years, both by the state and others, to the Dukoventstvo. These gifts have, over the centuries, made them quite rich and influential. This is the priests, right? The Dukoventstvo is the priest. Times grow dire, however, and the state has to cover an increasing number of expenses. Suggestions that perhaps the Dukoventstvo might make a voluntary contribution have not been favorably received. Let's see. We don't really want to piss them off. We will make them happy instead by not taking their money. That always makes me happy. All right, let's get one of these loans paid back. Start paying off our Kremlin debt. And you know what? Here, I'm gonna take 5. Go to the bathroom, get another drink, grab a snack. I'll leave it running. If anything interesting happens, the game will pause. But I won't be long. So hang out and don't forget to like and subscribe or follow or whatever it is. Hit the thing that indicates to the machine that you like what you're seeing. And I'll be back in a few minutes. Thanks. Okay, I'm back. I have a couple of Ferrero Rocher candies and a glass of water. It looks like we got a visit from some shady people. A few slightly shady-looking characters have appeared at our court, offering their services to the Grand Prince. They claim to be willing and able to do things that any proper ruler would never deign to do publicly. So you gain 25 spy network. Yeah, you know, it's not that I'm above this kind of thing. I would just rather have the money and the prestige than the spy network in Sweden, where we already have 70 spy network that we will probably never use. Now, 34 million deaths in 2.5 years. See what are our end requirements. No location has the disease present. Okay, great. It's our hint. Build hospitals. Look for special interactions. Oh yeah, here we got some things we can do. Keep stability high. Don't build in depopulated areas. That's everywhere. Yeah. Interesting. Call into the Third Vitebsk War of Aggression. Let's stop and take a look at this. Vitebsk calls upon us to join them in their war against Lithuania. Ooh, that's a scary bunch of... Oh, Lithuania has no troops. Against Lithuania, Polotsk, Novgorod-Ragabaga, and Slutsk. It's a war they have started. Oh yeah, Lithuania is all like completely fucked. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's go on a little adventure in Lithuania. There's no possible way this could possibly go bad. Raise the levies. If he's dying of the plague, let's go invade Lithuania. It's all these assholes. We got a baby. Oh, wonderful. Cats are over there being cute. I like it. Let's see. We'll send you guys for Svitlarosk. Looks like you're headed there too. Or our AI ally is headed there. the maid draft. Fear of catching the plague while serving a sick nobleman is too great for the lower classes to handle, no matter how much the wages be raised. The Boyarstvo are now demanding the right to draft the Krestyanstvo into service, forcing them to risk illness in order to tend their needs, so we can trade stability for serfdom and make people angry. Yeah, we're not doing that. Do your own laundry. These guys, I guess, have to go the long way around to get there. See, Wallachia joined. And then quit. Or quit and then joined. Don't matter. No royal marriages. See, we can siphon income. We can get $2 from you. Really, really make you angry. That's probably not worth it. Prove relations just got better. Probably means we should do that to somebody. Getting you guys. Yeah, but these guys are big. They are in our union. Let's do it. It's your army lacks food. Yeah, it happens when you're walking through the thing. It'll be fine once you get back into this friendly territory. Don't worry about it. Everything's going to be great. Okay, but we did it. Let's see. Looks like our ally already captured our target. Here, maybe we can beat them to Kaunas. We can hope. Buildings, missing employees that died of plague. So long as we survive and Ivan does as well, we'll be okay. Let's see. Okay, there's there. Here, we'll go to Suwalki. Suwalki. I'm almost certainly still saying that wrong. If you watch the stream a lot, you will you'll see me mispronounce a lot of these place names and character names, and I apologize for that. I don't speak every language. I don't know how to pronounce every word in every language. But I'm doing my best. Okay, good. Our guy finally got kicked out of Sweden. That's fine. We don't really care about that anyway. And yay, we managed to get to a place and successfully siege it before I think, oh, this one's fortified, so our guys will be there for a minute. Great. Well, our yeah, and we're climbing back up, so it looks like our knock on wood, our population has sort of stabilized in terms of the plague. Let's see, what can we do? We can procure remedies, which Makes people happy, makes us more traditionalist, costs us gold. We can afford to do it. Let's do it. I'm going to do it. We're going to procure remedies. Gustav has been annexed. Isolate the country. No, I don't think that's any good. And then build disease resistance buildings. Yeah, that's just not in the cards right now. Lay another siege. How much do we need? It's 18 to pay off. 16. Okay, cool. So we'll be able to do that soon. Also, that'll be great. War score is ticking up. Happy about that. I know we can't do anything till 57. I just really... Oh, maybe we can. Unified succession. Muscovite Union. Every member of the union adopts the succession law of the senior partner if possible. Every member adopts the heir religion of the senior partner. Okay, that's cool. Locked succession laws can either be applied or overridden. And it increases the integration level. Yeah, let's do it. Principality, let's see, we got a peace offer. We got a piece of $10. Ducats. That's not bad. I'll take it. Wave of obscurantism. Recently, researchers in our principality have published several works with radical theses that could prove destabilizing if widely disseminated. We could opt for the easy path of obscurantism and suppress this knowledge, but is peace of mind really worth standing in the way of progress? So we can either get, yeah, so it's research progress or stability. We, what are we researching? Loyalty of subjects, and we have, yeah, we have things we want to research. We'll take the little tiny stability hit here, that's fine. Is there somebody else we're at war with? I don't know. Why did this? So we were at like 25, and now it's at 1, and I don't. Or it's 17. It's going down. Why would it be going down? We have conquered almost your entire country. So you need a tail. Let's see, a tail. Our Tailor's Guild is the only place missing employees. That's pretty good. I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, can we demand something from you? Excuse me. No, we cannot. Oh, no, it flipped. Now the other guy has 2 out of the 3. The 2 of the, I'm keeping it. It's fine. I'm keeping it. Number 1. can do here. No royal marriage. Who wants to ally with us, even though we're even though we're at war? Republic of Pskov. We are in a war with you already? We are. Okay, cool. Well then let's go ahead and ally up. Have gained course. Oh yeah, cool. We finally yes, we finally finished integrating Coloma. We can now integrate Muscovy. And our siege is probably going to conclude pretty quickly here as well. We like that. Finish integrating. Get to integrating. Done by 56. That's like 7 years. That's not so bad. We'll live. Speaking which, yes, he's still at 145. That's fine. It's at 0 over 26 things, 23 million people. Oof. That's bad, but, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. For us, at least, it wasn't that bad. Alright, what can we do here? We make a census that is pretty good. Increase ties to subjects, also not bad. Oh, we finally won a siege. Our siege over here, that's great. I just want to sit here. I think we just sit here. I think we just wait. Okay, here. Oh. Speed integration process. That's a bit of a no-brainer. See, we are losing a little bit of money. That should go away, or correct itself once we are. So once these guys get back to the fields when we win this war, which I gotta believe we will soon. They only got the one territory left. Let's see. So it's basically once this siege is done, we win. I could probably even dismiss them now and just be fine. Should we do it? Yeah, fuck it. Make us lose 0 men from 0 regulars. I'm comfortable with that. And we help. We're helpful to our allies. That's always something to be happy about. So, okay, so we can do it on anybody. Let's see, how is voting going here? Unanimous so far. Actually, it's just unanimous. I don't know why we're still waiting. I guess we just have to wait until the date. The appointed date to vote, even though everyone's already voted for it. We could We can just do it now. Okay, here we didn't need the support, but we'll take the prestige. Oh, what are our things here? The dynamic cabinet of Grand Prince Semyon the Proud Rurikevich. Grand Prince Semyon the Proud has made it his business to know all men and women of quality in our day and age. This has allowed him to gather a most impressive cabinet of the brightest minds in Muscovy. As those around him realize what a great way this can be to further a career, Grand Prince Semyon the Proud Rurikevich has been approached by many in the cabinet that ask that he make room for one of their proteges. Most are not of interest, but one particularly witty and intelligent candidate, Makyuri Stepanov, might just be worthy of a place in our inner circle. Here he is. I don't know. He seems pretty mediocre. Look at the 23, 51, 30. He's only got one. Yeah, I don't know. This guy seems kind of shit. So we could take 15 research prowess, or we get efficiency. Remarkable brain. We should like to plunder it. We're gonna take his brain out. That can't be what that means. We're gonna whatever. That's fine. I don't know. I think we're gonna steal his diary or something. Loyalty of subjects. That's nice. We have a couple of subjects, so I like that they will be loyal to me. See, I like this. Our nobility already has a pretty high, 80% satisfaction equilibrium. So I don't really care about that right now. Navy morale, of course, doesn't mean anything when we're landlocked as we are. We'll want it later, but not now. Army morale is not bad. I think that's probably what we want here, because we're not getting to our diplomatic capacity either. And we aren't going to be granting too many privileges in the near term either, so we can hold off on that. Yeah, I think we're going army morale. Army morale. And Principality of Yaroslavl. We are fighting a war together. You are also in the yoke. Right. Yeah, let's ally up. Close bonds with our neighbors. A new heresy. Strigolnichestvo? Clearly, these are people who do not understand that the only true faith is orthodoxy. Strigolnichevstvo. Well, shit. We'll have to stomp that out. Let's see. Is there any other cool stuff we can do here while we have the thing? Autonomy support. Choose towards decentralization. Now, we are definitely trying to do the other of that. We don't really want to stop taxing the clergy. And yeah, having an increase. Yeah, okay. None of that stuff is any good. And I think we still don't really want to be declaring any wars. Well, at least, yeah, here, especially now while we're fighting Lithuania. How are we still at 36? They're completely fucked. Are they? Oh, I guess they're. Oh, they're actually occupied by Smolensk in a lot of places. Let's see. So we did pass the integration thing, so that's where jumps up to 60. That's dope. And we did get the Unified Secession Law. Great. Is there anything else we can push on this here? I don't think there is at the moment. Yeah. But we'll keep an eye on that. We'll take a look at that again in 7 years. Petition for redress. Some of the local members of the Boyarstvo in Borovsk have so upset and mistreated their subjects that a delegation of the Krestianstvo has come before Grand Prince Semyon the Proud Rurikevich to ask for redress. Agreeing to this would be popular with the Krestianstvo, but would be seen by the boyars as an infringement on their authority. Um, well, let's see. This is -5 total, and this is -10 net, so we're just going to go with that. Since we don't really have to worry about it too much. It's not going to put anybody really high or really low. Let's see, our equilibriums here are all pretty good. I can get you a little bit higher. I can get you a little bit higher. Maybe not quite that high. Yeah, I think that's good. Hey, we got a baby girl. Oh, there's our piece, and we get a big chunk of 85 ducats. That's dope. Yeah, back up to 53. Sick. Let's here, we'll pay off one of these. And then also a second one of these. It's the interest. Yeah, we cut our interest from, it was like at 85.8. That's to 0.5, so that's sick. Yeah, still doing fine. Continues to ravage. See, Castile, France got hit hard. Our rivals were also affected. All of our rivals got hit harder than we did. I mean, you hate to say that's great, but that's great. I'm glad our rivals suffered more from the Black Death than we did. That's how you get ahead in this world. You know what I mean? Let's see. Nobody is ready for annexation yet. Is it just a matter of time? I think it is. Till December of next year. Perfect. And then that's the only issue is the time table. You're cool otherwise, so so I'm into that. See, there's no one that wants to become our vassal. Yeah, 68. Yeah, we have to get our cultural influence way up. Well, plus they're hella far away. But yeah, look at even at close to 100 or 200, they're a long ways away from wanting to do that. I'm gonna see here, 31, 42, 55. Yeah, we can't get nobody. Yeah, we get them another 50 opinion on them, and that gives us at most Let's see, positive. Let's see, it gives. Let's see there. It's like a. Yeah, because it's at most like another 10, like 20. That's not really. That's not really gonna do it. We ain't really got to do that. Just looking for alliances. These Slutsks or these Polotsks, who are both sort of too far away for me to wanna party with them. Hmm. Fondaco rights? What's that do? We'll allow them to cross Fondacos into territory. Let's grant them increased trade advantage in our markets in exchange for a monthly fee. I don't think we want to do that. We take on your $2 in debt, and that will, yeah, cool. We clearly can afford it. Yeah, let's take on their debt. That is, we'll get them on our side, which, they really kind of were anyway, but now they really are. Which I like. Yeah, I mean, these guys could come home, but they're not going to, not yet. Yeah, that's fine. Economy of the Union. Yeah, so that's a 20-year thing. That's 30 years. That's 40 years. 50 years. All right, well, unified treasury or cooperative investments. So yeah, we want to do. Oh yeah. Yeah, okay, cool. So in a few years, how much? 6 more years? Yeah, 57. Oh yeah, right. Again, 20 years after the start date of the game. We will. Gosh, my foot is itching like crazy all of a sudden. Um, we will vote on this thing, and then everyone will have to give us money. And won't that be nice? See, how much money are we getting from our? Let's see, almost a ducat between them. Probably getting more from Tarusa having them as a vassal than we will as part of our thing, but that's okay. We still are going to annex them at the earliest opportunity. Spies in Lithuania just to give us something to do with our diplomats. Also, send it back to Sweden. We're still at 25 with them. Cool. Army morale buff, increased medieval military. So you get morale recovery speed. Well, let's take a look at the old tech tree, huh? Is there anything in this? Well, that is the thing in the bottom row, huh? Okay, so subject opinion doesn't really lead anywhere. Yeah, it doesn't really lead anywhere. That's okay. Okay, so it looks like there's a bunch of stuff behind this, so we'll queue that one up. Since that other, was it the morale recovery speed? It's good, but it's not critical for us. So we'll take the other one. Get moving down the thing here. Let's see, a prestigious family request age. Oh yeah, they done fucked up and they're broke as fuck. And we, gosh, we really don't want to pay them the money. Just really don't want to pay them the money. Remaining debt 2.3. So yeah, that's that couple bucks we picked up from them other guys. Pay that off. Pay that off. Pay that. Do one more. Nah, we'll hold off on that. It's coming up in just a couple months anyway, so. Yeah, Black Death continues to ravage. We continue to be fine. And, the Kremlin finished. Cool. Be promoting soldiers to build and to not build to work in there. That's dope. And again, we're waiting for December to begin the integration of Tarusa. Oh, look at this. Rostov is having a fight with their clergy. A little bit of a civil war there, huh, buddy? Well, that's rough. Well, shit, man. Yeah, they're just friends with everybody. Look how many friends they got. I mean, one of them is me, but still, just like, see, Steppen likes to fight. Cool. I like that you like to fight, Steppen. And now we find out that he has it down for diplomacy. It's fine. I don't care. He's staying in military school. He's already on the way. We paid the tuition. Finish. Well, we didn't get our Kremlin debt paid off before the Kremlin finished building, but we're going to be close. So it's okay. It was it was good. And again, what does it do? It's not the castle. There it is. Monthly prosperity, increased hostile attrition, increased garrison size, increased fort defense. Cool. It's like a super good castle. And of course, look, and it's like only 25% employed as you know, that'll scale up as more people get to work. As we hire more soldiers from the peasantry. So it's all joined. Oh, no, they quit and then they joined. Doing that weird thing again. Ooh, big yawn. We still, yeah, can't do anything about our sugar or gem shortage. So if they're coming and stacked like this, that means this must be the most recent one. So they are leaving and then rejoining. Let's see, are they in here? Look for Yuriev Polsky. Well, okay, so they did think. Okay, I guess they did leave. Or, well, I guess they joined their own. Patriarchate. Oh. I see. They're going like Antichrist, but or anti-pope, not Antichrist. That's different. But like anti-patriarch. Our our people are building a sawmill for themselves. That's cool. Probably means we haven't been taxing them enough. So let's see. It seems like this is slowing down a little bit. Maybe, will it maybe no longer be a problem soon? Hard to say. All right, cool. So let's get this going. We should be able to start annexation. Boom. Urbanization. While only a small portion of the population lives in the cities, the growing prosperity of the Mekshantstvo is attracting an increasing number of people from the countryside. Some cities are growing so quickly that existing problems in terms of sanitation and overcrowding have gone from troubling to catastrophic, according to the Mekshantstvo. For have taken up residence outside the city walls where filthy suburbs have sprung up and disease thrives. The Mekshantstvo find the situation intolerable and are now requesting that the state step in to provide help, both in terms of resources and the enforcement of rules outside the walls. They claim that only government intervention can turn this virulent urbanization into a positive change. We can have, let's see, that's a lot of money for a half a point of um, see, it won't make them less happy if we turn down and we get stability for it. Reduces our prosperity. I don't like that, but we don't have the money for it. We're just gonna. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. So they're living in squalor outside the city walls. That's nothing new. And let's see. Oh yeah, this is only gonna take 3 years. That's pretty cool. We're happy about that. Nice, nice quick annexation. Probably will wait till Rostov is done fighting their civil war before we start trying to get them in. Can we intervene in this war against their clergy? They only have 46 guys. Just go kill these 45 priests and be done with it. Jesus. Okay, we just have the one loan that comes due in 6 months. We probably will get it paid off before then, even. Don't see why we wouldn't be able to. And then, let's see, and then by this time next year, we should be, if nothing crazy happens, should be at max stability. And a good chunk of this money will be going to our treasury instead, which will be great. Because we really do want to be saving up for that royal court. So where was our... Ooh, levies are way down, I guess. Yeah, probably because of the plague, because we lost a giant chunk of our population. Let's see, where were we? We were at like 350 when it hit, so like, yeah, it's like about a third. Yeah. Maybe more. Municipality of Gallic Mershki. That's these assholes. You are vassals of Kostroma. What can I cannot fuck with you. Okay, well, fine. I don't need to do that. Alright, here we go. Let's get this paid. Pay that off. And yeah, I like that. It's vassal Vladimir who was in a union with me. Okay, right. Just at integration level 1. Grant export licenses. Instead of paying cash to the boyars, another option to consider their loyalty is to grant them privileges to collect special revenues, such as from foreign trade, from which they can make a healthy profit. The proposal has recently reached the Grand Prince's ears to grant several families of the Boyarstvo export licenses for our trade with Vladimir. Doing so would please them greatly, but the Meshchanstvo would be pissed. See, so it's just like slight adjustments to their relative satisfaction equilibria. For the next 5 years, we can live with that. Pretty minor little persnickety thing there. Dimitrov, are you in a position where we can fuck with you? Oh, right, no. Veer, are we in a position where we can fuck with you? No. But if we, let's see, how long till we get a parliament? That was 2 years ago. So we got 28 months, couple more years. We might be okay. That's just all these it's just heretic bullshit. I think we're gonna speed us up just one tick here. Because we're not doing a whole lot. There's not a ton of action here that we need to wait on. Oh, Various got bigger. That's interesting. Slightly stronger than them. Okay. Why is it not showing the members? Oh, gotta give me some of that sugar. They all really hate it. They don't all really hate it, but they all like it. They all dislike it pretty bad. They all pretty much don't want to get involved. Fortunately, it's the same for you, Vitebsk. Um, and they outnumber us anyway, so that is kind of rough. What about Uglik? Where are you at? No, we just can't even get at them. Shit, man. Karachev, yeah, we probably got our asses kicked there. I just can't find a good war of conquest. So frustrating. All right, Rostov, how are you doing against your clergy? You still have not managed to kill their 45 priests. So am I going to have to go up in there and find these guys and give them hope? Chinstrap's coming to say hello. Hi, kitty. Lithuania is no longer a valid rival. Who is a valid? Who would be a valid rival? I think he already is. Smolensk. Yeah, they're a good rival. Oh, here's Rex. Ow, ow, ow. Hey, Rex, say hello to the camera. Yeah, there you go. Say hi. Hello. Here's my little handsome little man. His name is Rex, and he is adorable, and he's, we call him Rex because he's the king. Yeah, because that's, what he does to our stuff. Oh, he's got my, there we go, he's got my sleeve. Okay. There you go, handsome little guy. He's, about 5 months old, going on 6th. And he is, irrepressible. Which is such a little joy. Maximum RGO size, sure. I don't think that actually does anything until we like rank up our RGOs. Like I don't think it's like max at each level. I think it's just, but it's fine. We're still going to take it. Oh, what is this? Call into the Third Kiev War of Aggression. Okay, let's stop and take a look at this. It's a defensive war against Kiev, who has lots of troops. Ooh. Let's see, they have 2,000. We can pitch in 2,000, which is gonna like not even quite make it. Oof. Hmm. I think I have to say no. I don't wanna do it. But I also don't want to go to war with Kiev right now. I think that's gonna hurt me. A little more. Let's just adjust the little camera just a little bit more so we make sure our little kitty is on there. Oh yeah, there's my little boy. Gaining workers for the Kremlin nicely. That's great to see. Let's see, so like wool, and that gets us a little bit of something. Let's see, are any of these available? Irrigation settlements are great. Windmills we don't care about too much. Oh, we can build another bridge. Not sure I love that. Let's see. Local fortification expert discovered. Our local administrators in Moscow have reported that the locals have some rather intriguing ideas on how to create better fortifications. They are, however, reluctant to leave their hometown. We can either force them to do it anyway. Yeah, that's fine. We can do it where they at. Requirements not met. Can only be constructed via event. Okay. I see. I see, I see. Let's see, that wouldn't have anybody to work it. Well, there goes the cat. That also wouldn't have anybody to work it. This likewise. Yeah, I think all of these buildings are just not going to have anybody to work them because this is our only settlement, right? Yeah. Hey, our baby girl is gallant. Wonderful. Let's put that to use in a diplomatic education. What do you say to that? How does that sound, huh? Let's see, they need sugar in Moscow. Again, there's still nothing I can do about that. Okay, we are maxed, and look, yeah, I'm getting 4 ducats a month. Getting that good scratch now. So, yeah, given that we can't really build any burger buildings right now, see, do we have any good laborer buildings? There's the bridge. Otis Info? Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Windmills are nice, but I think we'll just leave that for the estates to build her themselves, right? Let's yeah, do we have any, can we build any settlements? Can we start get population back up? That really is the key in this game, is just having population. So let's get that building back up here in the wake of the plague, which continues to ravage somebody, but not us. We're doing fine. We're doing okay. Let's see, and Tarusa. Yeah, by July, so about a year and a half left on our annexation of Tarusa. We're proceeding very nicely. Oh, excuse me. Let's see, if we had declared war on Ryazan tomorrow, what would happen? We would probably lose. What about Marome? Yeah, same thing. Yeah, probably we would lose. Yeah, like Smolensk, they're our rival now, right? But we can't really mess with them too badly. Well, yeah, I mean, if we could separate Kharchev, we might be okay. What is our diplomat situation looking like? It's pretty good. Well, these guys will be coming home soon. So maybe we'll okay, so once they do, we'll probably set up send somebody over here to start working towards a CB on them. Get the spy network going. But for now, it's fine. We don't need to worry about it. The Philosopher's Stone. Groups of alchemists have gathered before the court, desiring funding to expand their research. Their proto-scientific language, wrapped in mysticism, speaks of great bounty, gold from base metals, a cure to any plague, an elixir of life, perhaps even the discovery of the Philosopher's Stone. Of course, court experts advise against funding this group, as they have no track record of useful alchemical discoveries. Funding the alchemists will probably lead to some kind of discovery, though it is hard to tell if they will actually meet their stated research goals. It's expensive. We can make ourselves more traditionalist. You know what? It's stupid, but we have the money for it. Go find the cure for all diseases. Go find the universal cure. I I look forward to hearing about it. Let's see, who can we ally with? These tiny peoples. And you oh, they recruited 6 more clergymen. Oh, and they're just dying. Okay, yeah, what the hell's going on in Rostov? You guys gotta lock your shit up. Get it together, Rostov. The paper will. The need for proper documentation is crucial to prevent disputes and maintain continuity. Our esteemed leader, the Grand Prince, has decided to draft an inheritance document made entirely from paper, outlining his wishes and directives for the governments of Muscovy after his death. A paper-esque idea, increasing the price of paper and gaining legitimacy that we don't need. We can get some cultural tradition and increase the ability of our nobles, or we can get some prestige and move toward traditionalist. You know what? Uh, it's expensive and unnecessary. We're not doing it. It all just goes to little Ivan when I die. It all just goes to Ivan, who can't find a wife. Poor kid. No one wants to marry poor Ivan. Even though he's going to get all of Muscovy upon my death. We don't need to write it down. Oh, really? It's going to be fine. Don't. There's no way this will possibly ever cause any problems. Gosh, I'm kind of excited to see what our alchemists bring back. It's only going to be. It said it would be 6 months when we would hear. They would have some result for us. So I don't know. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Could be almost anything here. We're gonna point this back up so you don't see my belly now that the cat's gone. Mostovian cleric. Oh, big trouble in the Golden Horde. Is it time to break away from their yoke? This might be the time to do it. I don't know that we want to. We get money from doing it. Yeah, we're getting a quarter of a ducat a month. That's... Oh, here it is. Oh, excuse me. The alchemists have come back empty-handed, wasting an incredible amount of state funds in search of a delusion. In fear of punishment for their folly, they have escaped to a neighboring country, presumably to ask for funding from them too. But this was not an entirely fruitless endeavor. Their workshop is littered with unrelated but otherwise useful research alongside a large amount of raw goods that were presumably used for the alchemical task we handed them. We've already repossessed them, even if they may not make up for the cost incurred. So, well, at least it wasn't a complete waste. So we got some gems and some mendicants and some research progress. Yeah, that was worth it for 43 ducats. That was cool. Yeah, I'll take it. Position for redress. Some of the local members of the Boyarstvo in Ruza have so upset and mistreated their subjects that a delegation of the Krestianstvo has come before the Grand Prince to ask for redress. Yeah, we've seen this one a few times before already. Yeah, we don't want to... Yeah, the Boyars can afford to take the hit. And we have researched mills. Fantastic. Mills, guys. We can start milling. We can have millers that we hate. Everyone hates the miller. And now we can know why. Now we can too. Won't that be great? Oh yeah, peasant levy, army levies. Yes, please. Let us increase the size of our levies substantially. I like the sound of that, don't you? Look, we're actually making enough money now that we may be... I mean, we're not going to do it because we want to keep a little bit more money on hand. Even like just having like 28 here like we have is kind of cutting it a little close, even for a small economy like we have at the moment. But we're almost making enough money that we can start a new building as soon as the old one finishes, like that we make enough money during the construction to finance the next building, which is sick. That's a really good spot to be in. Of course, it depends on what you're building, of course, because different things cost different amounts and have different build times. But did we... Oh, yeah, and we are done integrating. We just wait another second for the game to catch up and tell us that, and we can put our dude doing something else, but that also will help with our money. And hopefully we'll also... Yeah, I mean, it's already 3/100ths a month. In growth is basically nothing. Oh, excuse me. Okay, and there's the notification. We have finished. So what are we going to put this guy doing now? He's been integrating for so long. Hey, the Black Death has ended. Seems that the last remnants of the plague have finally disappeared. Are those of us that survived the cursed or the blessed? Did anyone survive? Yeah, you lost 245,000 people, or 145,000 pops. A good chunk of our population, but we're building back better, and that's going to be fine. Okay, so anyway, what do we want this guy doing? Is there any one that needs to be... that we need to increase control. Let's see here. Let's look at our. Okay, so it looks like where the hell is this place? Why will it not show me where this is? Um, anyway, it looks like we can possibly increase control here. Yeah. There it is. Okay, yes, we found it. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Yes. Increased control is a wonderful, wonderful thing for him to be doing. Okay. Perfect. And now we have our Duma. Let's see. I like this already. We'll choose increased ties to our neighbors and use it to probably try to fabricate a CB against somebody. But who? Tver beats us. We lose the fight to Tver. Probably. Uglik we cannot attack. Rostov is our vassal. Vladimir we're in a union. Marome. Yeah, Marome. Is who we want to the CB on. Okay, cool. Okay, and then can we get this back up above 50? No, even if we did all of these. Let's see, this gets us to like 27, 36. So even if we do it all together, then it won't matter. Okay, here we go. Let's have us a little fight. Let's see, are any of these guys even close? No, not really. Okay, so I'm going to declare the war, and then I'm going to hit raise vassals. Oh, we just gained a... All right, hold on. I got to pee. I'm going to come back and look at these in a second. Okay, so a union form. We have a new union. Castroma. Oh, okay. How many of these? Huh. That's sure a lot of things. I guess so. I guess somebody was in our union. Who it won't show us who. Oh, there we go. Oh, we had something in the search bar. Okay, here we go. Who were we? Where were we? I'm a little confused. It's fine. It's fine. We're raising our levies and pressing play. Losing support in the Duma, not a big deal. Not even a little bit. Yeah, let's merge you up. Put Ivan, our baby boy. Okay, joining the. Oh, and let's slow time down to three blocks. I think we'll move this way to try to cut off these 800 troops as they are attempting to enter our territory. And, yeah, try to cripple them before they can link up with these other 1,200. And then we'll go and link up with those 1,200 and show them what a kind of link up we're into. You know what I mean? And then we'll go to war against Castroma. Ooh, wrecked them. All right, let's go lay siege to Tuma. It's not a Tuma. No, it is a Tuba. And we're at war with them, and so we're gonna lay siege. God, I seriously don't know why my nose is so itchy today. Okay, so real quick lay siege to Tuba, and then we're gonna head up and fuck with these guys. 15 days we took Tuma. We're going to lay siege to Rostov. That's a choice. Here, so I'm going to mute myself for 1 second while I blow my nose. Excuse me. Sorry. Thank you. I know that's gross. It's like really like stupendously cold where I am in my part of the country, so everybody's kind of got the sniffles. Let's see. The support of the Duma doesn't mean anything, but we'll take the prestige. Let's see. Are these coming along? I'm not sure they are. They should be. I thought they would come with Duma, but maybe they won't. Wrecked him. And, and our Ivan has gained a trait. Oh, wrecked him again. Super good. There is Kostroma. See this, oh yeah, this should be, yeah, we should have Tarusa by next month. Hey, there it is. Our integration of Principality of Tarusa has taken a fair bit of time, but now that Tarusa is a Muscovite rural settlement, it will reach its full potential and make our nation prosper even more. There are other countries that have not appreciated this expansion, however. Odent Doom Metuent. Fuck yeah. And yeah, this is all there. Yep, all of our things lose a member because it's now part of our territory. Alright, let's head up for Gallic, I suppose. Oh no, we can take Libidium first. Izan doing religion things. What is... They're close to being target of an international organization. But no cigar. Unity of faith. Since the government of our principality officially began encouraging worship and focusing life on the true Orthodox faith, our people feel more secure in their daily lives and with each other. Where there is faith, there is trust. We gain a bunch of stability that we don't need. Okay. Got some good ducats. I think I am just, this is where I just want to save up for that royal court here. Oh, good. Well, there's, okay, yeah, so wish we could have. Gosh, maybe I should, if I had been paying closer attention, I could have waited to click OK on the gain 12 stability and gotten it now after we lose the 7 and gotten back up to 12, but that's okay. But let's see how much it was, like 200 for that thing, right? 176. That's not bad. Okay. So yeah, I think let's save up for that because that is a really good and important building for us to have. That'll have a lot of important benefits to us. And the the estates, they can build their own things if they feel like it. Oh, let's adjust that tax rate a little bit there though, so that maybe they can afford to build some of their own bone improvements, their own buildings. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna, as you can see, we're kind of, we went up here, we're gonna kind of work our way over and then back down. Our ally is down here, grabbing the, laying siege to the, I think the only, or one of two, we have this one other fortified spot here. And we can raise another 430 guys. Oh, that's, oh yeah, from our newly integrated province. It's kind of a lot. At this point in the game, the size of the empire we're working with, that's no joke. Army is beginning to starve. Well, I guess we'd better get some more people involved. You know what? Let's. We don't need to combine them. They have no forces with which to resist us at this point, I'm pretty sure. Right? Yeah. Yeah, a few guys. Well, about the size of our. What actually outnumbers our force, but I am confident that they're in this area somewhere and not here lurking to kill my 400 guys. They probably are, in fact, right there lurking to kill my 400 guys. But, you know, we'll just have to find out. Alright, well, they're not in Chatur. They're not in Chatur. Make many siege. Okay, what about Klipiki? Are you in Klipiki? And you can come down to Caddy. %. Is it possible that we might actually get to 100% war score before? Yeah, because we're taking Rome. That we might get to 100% war score before we conquer their all of their stupid country. All right. Can we begin annexing Rostov? Yes, we can. It'll take till 72. I think that's okay. Hopefully they figure out how to kill those handful of priests before. Okay, are they in Malinki? Aha! We found them. Let us make haste to dispatch the enemy. Will we wipe them out to the man? Most likely, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, Nizhny Novgorod, time to learn why you, we're gonna be better off as one of our vassals. Yeah, you know, we can just get them, because taking this will, I think, get all of these, at least most of them, and then when they take this, it'll get star dub. So let's just go ahead and merge everybody up here. And then, yeah, we're just chilling for the sieges. Or for the war score. Martin, this was our war goal. So we actually now we're gonna be taking. Yeah, this is gonna go down fast, and then we got encroachment of Boyarstvo and Moskayesk. It is difficult to monitor everyone everywhere all the time. And the boundaries between individual land properties are often grounded in old traditions or documents which were written when the landscape may have looked quite different. For someone with the right resources, this can be exploited. A number of prominent families of the Boyarstvo have used their considerable influence in Muscovy to get away with expanding their properties in Muscovy considerably. If we want to protect the property of the state, we must act soon. We can lose 10 control or piss. Yeah, no. Give me my land back, guys. And we have unmarried children, and it looks like they're going to stay that way for the time being. Can't believe no one wants to marry Ivan. Can you believe that? Look at this guy. Look at this. Handsome guy and the heir to a crown prince to boot. And no one will marry him. It's not that no one will marry him. It's that there's no one good enough for him. His standards are too high. Not too high. Appropriately high. Alright, so we're just ticking away. Up to 2 siege accumulation. Are we stuck? Did we just happen to hit 99, or are we stuck at 99 until we can do something? Does it matter? Oh, yes, it does. If we want Nizhny Novgorod as a fiefdom, it does matter. Oh, and I guess we can't make Marom a vassal because they are occupied by somebody else, huh? Peasant levies. Cool, that's going to increase our the size of our army considerably, our levy army anyway. Let's see. Yeah, since we are... Wait, what the fuck? Somebody die? White peace with Rome. White peace with everybody. What? Did somebody die? What the fuck just happened? Well, can we... And we can't attack Kostroma. Are they... Yes, because they're already in the Union, so that's fine. Well, that's kind of shit that just disappeared on us like that. I feel like that was a bug or something. I don't know what happened there. I guess somebody must have died. Okay. Well, I was saying, since we're about to get some new vassals, we should do cultural overlordship, but I guess that's not the case. Let's see. We are buying food, right? Now we're selling food. We were buying food earlier, but not so much the case anymore. We're not... I just don't do a lot of no CB wars. I guess this just comes from my previous Paradox games where it's just like not an option, or it's like so painful that you just never do it. But I just don't like it. See, let's see. No, we're going to be going back to war. Let's take army morale recovery speed. No, wait, except we're not, because we don't need to. Let's see, how long is this going to take? This is going to take till 72. Yeah, we looked at that, right? So that's 16 years. That's okay. we need a new rival. Kiev already is one. Yeah, gosh, I don't know. I mean, I guess if Sweden is, we could do Norway too. Oh man, we've got a bunch of stuff. Foreign trade competition rises. Foreign merchants are increasingly outcompeting our own in our principalities' ports, flooding our markets with cheap goods produced elsewhere. This is making it difficult for our merchants to make a living. They have come before the Grand Prince to propose a new tariff on foreign goods. Go towards traditional economy while increasing satisfaction, or towards traditional pissing them off. We can stay traditional for now. Yeah, that doesn't do anything really. So there we go, and make our merchants more happy. Uspensky Sobor. The recently constructed Kremlin is keeping our people safe, but the lack of spiritual life within these walls is hampering the development of our faith. A grand cathedral dedicated to the Assumption of the Virgin Mary could become the site of coronations and burial of princes to come, and see also serve as a symbol of our grand aspiration. Yes. So we lose money, and then it also costs a bunch of money. Well, we're doing it. Obviously, we have to build St. Peter's. Even if it puts us back in debt. Okay, we're going to find another rival. Certainly not the Golden Horde. There are... Well, I see. What is the relationship between Sweden and Norway at this point? Is there one? No, I guess not really. Oh, wait, are they? Yeah, okay, they're in the Union. Okay, so I guess... Yeah, I guess Norway might as well. Might as well be them. Why the hell not? And yeah, again, no one wants to marry our kids. And yeah, we still don't really want to ally with the Slutsks. All right, yeah, so we wanted to build our... Well, here, let's start building it in Marome. Oh, okay, I see. So Marome somehow became a... Marome became a vassal of Yaroslavl. I see. That's what happened. Very interesting. Huh. Very interesting. Well, I mean, that's fine, because these guys are in the Union with us, so, aren't they? No? They are my allies. Okay, well. Curious. I'm not sure what that war looks like. Very interesting. Okay, so... Well, that's good, though. because they're still, that just means they're still all part of the family, which is right where I would like them to be. Vladimir joined at the Patriarchy. All right, and I think this is where I'm going to leave it off for tonight. It's getting late. I got to work tomorrow. But thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe, hit the follow button. Really appreciate really appreciate it. If you're watching on YouTube, hit like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Here, if you're watching on the Twitch, that's how you get to the YouTube. If you came in the middle, you want to watch the beginning or the first session or the Austria playthrough that kind of went off the rails, or whatever. Watch it. So yeah, thanks again. Let's find someone who'll drop you off with one of these other players here. Let's pause the game while we look for someone to raid. Yeah, so he says he's wholesome. It's wholesome. Here's Pacificus Fox. He says Navarra continues to colonize the New World and enforce culture. So they're probably, looks like they're a little further into the game than we are, in terms of let's see. Let's see. It looks like they're in the middle 1500s. It looks like where their game is. I see. We'll let him tell us where we're at. But yeah, again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. I'll probably be back for more. I wouldn't be surprised if I wasn't back tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then probably Thursday. So we'll see you then. Bye. Let me Alright, watching 2 whole minutes of commercials.